Finding Wonderkids on Football Manager 2024 can be one of the most difficult but rewarding things about the game. In today's video, I'm going to show you lots of steps and lots of different tips that are going to help you find the best Wonderkids on your saves. If you enjoy Football Manager content, make sure you are liking and subscribing to the channel. We're going to have lots more Football Manager videos coming out in the near future. Throughout this video, boys, all of the tips and steps are going to help you find Wonderkids as good as this, and finally, as good as this. Let's show you boys the ultimate guide on how to find your Football Manager 2024 Wonderkids. Let's go. Now, the first page I want to bring you boys to is the scouting page where you player search. This is mainly where you boys will be looking for your Wonderkids. There are lots of different ways to search for Wonderkids, but on the player search tab, I'm going to show you a way today that not only finds the best Wonderkids in the top leagues, but also can find some hidden gems across the leagues that are not so popular. What we are going to do, boys, for this method on finding Wonderkids, we're going to go to the edit search tab. Now, you can have your ages set up for whatever you like. Me personally, I normally do 15 to 20 to try and find Wonderkids. Obviously, on Football Manager this year, that players can develop as late bloomers, so 20 years old is not old for a Wonderkid this year. What we are going to do, we are going to go to pick on the attributes tab. We're going to do this, and what we're going to do, we're going to select all of the technical, all of the mental, and all of the physical attributes for this search. Boom! And just like that, now that is done. All of the technical, mental, and physical stats are ticked. That means that every player that shows up in our search will have these stats attached. We are then going to select the condition for the attributes to at least be 14. This means that every ticked attribute you see, the players that show up have to have 14 or above. Once we click OK, what we are going to do, we are going to turn the match to half of the total attributes. So as you can see, it was 36. And at the moment, we have found 0 players through this search filter, but this is where we can modify it to help find the best Wonderkids out there. As you can see, boys, nobody has popped up, but what we can actually do, we can keep on decreasing the match down one at a time. And as you can see in the background, players are beginning to pop up. This means that these players in the background have 15 stats that match the 14 attribute mark. So as you can see on this retro database, Danny Welbeck has popped up, and now a 20-year-old winger, Look how good he is for 20 years old. We've got Mangala, a centre-back. Look at the attributes, they are unbelievable. And as you can see, we can keep on going down in the match and keep on decreasing, and we can get so many players popping up. As you can see, 85 players have now been found through this search filter. Also though, like I said, boys, this search filter is amazing to find hidden gems. If we lower the transfer value and sort from lowest to highest, as you can see, look straight away, a 16-year-old Marquinhos, 16 years old with a value of 14 to 140k has popped up. This search filter is absolutely amazing for finding some of the top Wonderkids on the game. Make sure you give this one a try. Another way of finding Wonderkids is through your recruitment focuses. Now, recruitment focuses are something that you can leave in the background all season long to help find top Wonderkids. We're going to come on to the transfer tab. We're going to click on create the recruitment focus. Now, we're going to start on this left side here. What we're going to do, we're going to change from your current tactic there, so whatever it's called, mine's currently a Derby 4-3-3. We're going to click this to any. So as you can see, every position on Football Manager now pops up, and we're going to select this box so it highlights every single player position. This means that every position of Wonderkid can be found. We're going to set up our transfer type to transfer. Now, another little tip is the minimum current ability can be whatever you want depending on what league you're in. If you're in a lower league, obviously you're going to lower this ability. If you're in higher leagues, you're going to higher it. So I'm going to have mine on 2-star. And the minimum potential we want is then 4.5-star Wonderkids. Again, we're going to set the age up to 18 to 20. Now, this is something that is really, really important. When you are at a top club, you can select a lot of the key areas where you find best Wonderkids. So for example, for this search filter, we're going to set up the continent of South America. This means that our scouts that we assign to this recruitment focus are going to be looking restrictedly in South America for Wonderkids. Now, boys, this is the most important tip of the recruitment focuses. We need to make sure it's an ongoing priority. This means that all throughout your season, this recruitment focus in the background whilst you're holidaying, while you're playing games, everything that you are doing, they are looking for Wonderkids. Another tip you can do, boys, is you can assign scouts to your recruitment focuses. So as you can see, I'm going to untick this box, I'm going to sort by judging player potential, and we have got 5 scouts here at the top with 20 judging potential ability. So what we are going to do, we are going to click all of them scouts, and we are going to click confirm. That means them 5 scouts are assigned strictly to this recruitment focus. We're going to click confirm, and as you can see, the 15 to 20 recruitment focus is now set up, and these are going to look for Wonderkids between 15 and 20 in South America. When you are at a big club, you can set this up for every single continent, and you can have 6 or 7 recruitment focuses across the whole world looking for Wonderkids. It is a great way for in the background to find Wonderkids, where every few weeks you come and check and see if your scouts have found anything. Another tip, boys, is finding similar players. Now, for example, I'm going to use Kramaric on the left wing today. When I click into Kramaric, if I hover over comparison, I can find similar players. This means that the search filter is going to look for similar players with similar stats to this Kramaric. As I click this, as you can see, we have players popping up here of all ages. But as we are looking for Wonderkids, boys, again, we're going to come to edit search. We're going to lower it to 15 to 20. And we're going to look for players just like Kramaric. And just like our first Wonderkid search filter, we're going to turn the match down each time and look for players. And as you can see in the background, 15 players have been found from a search filter that's finding players similar to Kramaric. This is a brilliant one here. Jurgen Lacadia, 16 finishing, 16 off the ball, 6'3" at 17 years old with a good value. Again, that is just another little quick tip if you want to find players that are restricted to players that you already have that are going to suit your tactic and your play style. Now, boys, I actually want to talk about Wonderkids. Once you have signed your Wonderkid, I want to show you some things that you need to be looking out for. Another key tip I would give you, boys, that you should be looking for in every single Wonderkid on this game is the determination stat. Football Manager gives the description of this attribute reflects the player's commitment to succeed and do his very best on and off the pitch. So, for example, here, my Eden Hazard has 20 determination. That is the top stat on Football Manager. This means that on and off the pitch, Eden Hazard is going to be training, performing, and playing well and doing his best to succeed. Also, boys, another massive tip with Wonderkids is their personality type. Now, as you can see again, Eden Hazard has a driven personality. This is a very good personality for Football Manager Wonderkids. But as you can see, boys, Baxter has the perfectionist personality. This is the best personality for Wonderkids on the game. A perfectionist is a perfectionist. Everything they're going to do, they're going to try and do 10 out of 10, 100 out of 100 effort. When looking for Wonderkids, boys, I recommend the perfectionist personality, the model citizen, any professional or fairly professional, and the driven personalities. These players I have found this year have developed the best. And finally, boys, the last tip I'm going to give in terms of Wonderkids is game time. Nothing is more important than game time for Wonderkids on Football Manager 2024. Yes, the personality and determination will help players develop, but listen, if you are not playing your players, they will never develop, regardless of personality, regardless of determination, regardless of stats hidden. I'm going to show you Eden Hazard, for example. Now, if I go onto the history tab, I signed Hazard for 14 million. He wasn't quite ready for my first team. I loaned him out to Club Brugge over in Belgium, where he played 32 games, scored 14 goals, got 8 player of the matches, and got 7.42 average rating. For example, boys, if I go into his development now and I show you the all-time development of Eden Hazard, all of them stats you can see there that have increased were when he was at Club Brugge. If you are not giving players time in your first team, make sure you loan them out, because as you can see, now I've got an Eden Hazard at my club a year in the future that is ready for first team football. Also, boys, a little bonus tip is your club facilities. Now, as you can see, my training facilities and my youth facilities are already maxed out nearly. Having these facilities at the top means your players have every chance to develop. If you want to do this, you can go into your board requests, and if you go over to facilities, you will have options that say improve training facilities or improve youth facilities. As mine are already nearly at the top, it's harder to get them improved. However, make sure you are going to your finances tab and always asking your board to improve them. I'm currently streaming a retro derby database over on Twitch, Big Robbo 14, where I'm using all these Wonderkids. That is the end of the Wonderkid video, boys. If you have found any new Wonderkids using this video, I want you to come back to the video and leave in the comments what tip you use to find a Wonderkid and tell me about your Wonderkid. If you have enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, leave a comment and subscribe, and I will see you boys all in the next one. Peace.